When you in the shadows, you can't even trust your shadow. Barely trust if the funds don't add up.
Ooh.
Man in the mirror is the only non-factor. That nigga stuck, so he can't backstab, but came too far to take any step backwards. Prison in my rearview. I ain't in a Jaguar.
Playing with us, man.
Like I play for
You
the
already know what it
Jaguars.
is.
What is that, man? That we finally have a real song. We don't have a beat.
I don't know.
Who's that? Who's that classic music by?
It was by Gustavo Birds.
Gustavo Guavo.
Stop playing
just
with me,
kidding.
man.
Shout him out for real.
Gustavo Birds. You know, his information gonna be in the bio. Just remember, click on his stuff, listen to his stuff. It's real
Link in
slick.
description. He
I
spits
like
hot
it.
fire.
It's
He's almost as good as me. I've been teaching him lessons, and we're getting him to be a superstar, people. So catch him on his rise.
catch him on his rise. You know who else I can catch on your rise? Me and Gavin. Because you know why? You know what you're watching? Tales from the Crib. Episode number 26.
The Kyle Corver edition.
Ooh.
Because we hitting from long range.
Sharpshooter, always.
We don't have a soundboard, so we just make our own sounds. So that's how it's got to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was finna get a soundboard, but Gavin was like, you do all the sounds anyway.
Yeah, I can do all the sounds.
Watch this.
Did you watch cartoons growing up? Did you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? Use your imagination, people.
Exactly. If you don't want to use your imagination, then you should follow us on Instagram.
Because we'll give you something to talk about.
And follow us on Twitter.
What's your name? At Felix Supreme 305. I always thought it was Felix Fat Cat Supreme, but that's your title, right?
Yes, it's Felix Fat Cat Supreme on my title, but
I'm at Papa O Block. It says Chico Grande on mine. Chico Grande was my original Twitter, but KD had a hate on my life, so I had to get a new one. Kevin Durantula.
He would never let this down. I don't know why. But
no, if I see him, I'm going to be like, I want my Twitter back. You need to pull whatever strings you need to pull. You need a backhand ever you need a backhand. Give me my Twitter.
I need you to keep that same energy for these people that's not following our page. Because please, if you're watching this, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you're trying to be number one and hear us.
Badinga.
Ooh. And and also
wait, what was that sound? I don't recognize that on the sound. Was that the young MA? The young Ma?
I got a lot of things, Burr. I got a lot of things. You don't know what
Mr. Chain Dangle. Is that Gucci or is that now Mr. Shiesty? Ad lib. Whose is that now?
We made a deal. We made a bet on the beginning of this episode, so I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna stay focused. You're not gonna trick me out my pimping. You ain't.
Yeah,
because
this man said he's gonna be magic on the keyboard and he's not gonna make any mistakes. So watching people, if you see a mistake, put it in the comments. Tell him how bad a job he's doing. Tell him that we want main hosts on the controls. I want to see that. I'll like the comment myself and I'll respond myself.
The hate is real. The hate is real. But I mean, also, if you want to hate on our YouTube page, you can go spread the hate on your YouTube page about me. It's all right. But he ain't gonna never get the dashboard of the controllers. But also, remember to follow us on IG. Tales from the Crib 210. Once again, follow us up here. YouTube. Subscribe to our channel.
Oh, I need to go over here.
Oh,
Official sponsor, non-sponsor.
And
Twisted Key.
We got it.
Back in stock, baby.
We got it. You know what else we got, Gavin? It's been a good month. The month already started. We already in the 8th day of the month.
What month is it, sir?
It's November.
Oh, there you go.
You know what also is known as now? National Hip Hop Month. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
They finally giving us our respect.
Are they gonna do like a song a day for Hip Hop Month?
Gucci Man, every day, all day.
No.
I support
No.
it. If you're not Gucci Man.
Gucci can't get all the slots. He gets like one or two tops.
What?
He gets one, and then like if he's on a feature on another one, or there's another classic one with him on a feature, or maybe okay with him getting 2 or 3, but can't have a whole Gucci month.
Gucci? What? That sounds amazing.
It's not
Gucci
Woptober.
I forgot he had Woptober. All right.
That's a good album.
So, okay.
He already knew. He already called it. He's like, I'm going to make my own Hip Hop Month album.
True.
Shout out to Doo-Wop as well. I think he made one.
Whatever, shout out to WAP. Shout out to Doo-Wop. But you know who?
Shout out to the Moo Wop as well. Shout out all the Wops. We love you.
Free OTF. They ain't do it. We're rolling up.
Sondale Gregory. Anyways.
But who else finna be rolled up soon? I bet you can't wait for this. You've been waiting all along.
I've been steaming.
I don't even want to press the button because
Press it.
I don't want.
It's lit. That's the preview. It's lit, people.
All right, so I mean, you ain't no way to dodge this. This has been a crazy month.
So you know they got the donkey of the day. This is like the donkey of a lifetime.
Oh, really? Who you talking about?
I'm talking about your long lost brother Charlemagne the God and his.
That's not what we talking about.
His great quotes. But we got Travis Scott. He's got blood on his hands. This is a cartoon drawing that someone did to show basically the story. He says it's lit and he's dancing on dead bodies. It says Astroworld Day 2 has been canceled after 8 deaths, 23 people in the hospital, and 300 treated throughout the day. And I've heard that there's actually been more deaths. We're looking at over 10 for sure. Approaching 20, and people actually on TikTok are saying that it's a lot more than that. So who knows how high this death total will get.
And it's crazy. I mean, at first when I was watching this develop, it was like 8 people died. I'm thinking like, was it a shooting? It can't be a shooting because I mean the first 5 seconds of a video, if it's a shooting at a concert, I'm like, it was a shooting.
Yeah,
but I watched like 5 or 6 videos. Nobody said what it was.
You didn't hear nothing. Yeah, because I mean you could hear that a gunshot is loud. If you've ever fired a gun or heard gunshots, it's not quiet. It's not like the movies, people.
True.
It make your ear ring.
And then I was like, well, maybe, it was drugs. It's a festival. You got all these, different races. They coming out to get all rowdy and stuff. It's going to be ecstasy out there, Molly, all types of stuff. Ain't no downers. You only doing uppers. You might do a little Miley Cyrus.
That's a good one.
Exactly. But, nope, I was wrong. It was something crazier than that.
There's all kinds of stuff. There's so many layers to this. So if you're gonna strap yourself in, we got a bunch of our next things that we're gonna show on the screen all relate to this Travis Scott massacre. So strap yourself in because here we go.
And you know who else gonna strap themselves in? Who's not gonna dodge this? Our number one suspect.
He's
Roddy
not a
Ricch.
suspect.
It's too late. He's already in it. You was in the show. If Travis Scott is getting sued, if Drake's getting sued, you're getting sued.
We'll get to that in a second, but it looks like Roddy Ricch is donating his compensation from Astroworld Fest to the families of those who passed away. So it looks like he tried to dodge this bullet immediately. He said, "Every penny I made, I'm donating it, and y'all are going to, I'm going to try to separate myself from this." We also had Kylie Jenner said that they're heartbroken and devastated, that their thoughts and prayers are with those who lost their lives. And they said they had no idea that anyone lost their life until like after the show. But people say otherwise. So we'll get into that.
It's real sad day in hip hop,
It's going to change a lot of things. Who knows how this will even affect other concerts and venues. I mean, I know most of the time if you plan it right, things go correctly, but if you plan it wrong, things can go crazy, and we'll get into that. But go ahead.
Things go crazy. Things go crazy, and some things you can't control. Some things you can't control, and one thing you can always control. You know what you can always control? Apologies. Because sometimes you can.
Unless you give BS.
I just want to send out
Here we go.
To the ones that was lost last night.
Trash.
We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time.
That's like when you FaceTime your boss that you don't want to go to work.
My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime
you sacrifice your fans to Satan himself.
It was hard.
And people have been calling out Travis Scott for his apology video, calling it fake. One person posted, "Travis Scott got an IG that sounded like me when I call out of work." And it looks like Travis Scott, Drake, and Live Nation, which put on the event, are also facing multiple lawsuits. And the first one, they're actually getting sued by for over $1 million, and it's from a lawyer from the Texas area. I think it's dang, I forget. It's one of those
the
guys
Hammer?
that it might be the Hammer.
The hammer's everywhere.
The hammer of dawn is what's basically coming. They're gonna hammer of dawn on Travis Scott's career. If you played Gears of War, you know what the hammer of dawn is, and that's what they're gonna do to Travis Scott's career. But wait, let's go back, Jack. We ain't ready for that video. It looks like it's the fake caring for me. We're reading some comments on Twitter. It's giving bullshit. We seen the videos. Travis, this N-word got blood on his name. He looked like he's acting. I hope his fans open their eyes and see he doesn't care about them. Someone said he got a headache. He's not sincere. The situation is all around extremely sad. He was watching their lifeless bodies be passed to the back. Who he think he fooling? He could have stopped the show. The lawsuits, loss of revenue will haunt him for years. Ask that baby mama for a loan. Fire your publicist. Is he in pain? I would have been much better if he remained silent. His head must hurt. Trav a bad actor. Shit not sincere at all.
I mean, you know, it's real crazy out there.
His career's done. He's cooked.
He's going off. Oh man, you know, it is sad. I don't really wish cancellation on people, but I mean, this is kind of severe, don't you think?
I mean, he's gonna get it. I mean, apparently he put on a devil fest. They said that he sacrificed these people to the devil. They said that there was all kinds of devil stuff, and this is what he was trying to do: is send people to Satan one by one.
Yeah.
People are actually saying that there's a lot of people that died. People say upwards of 50 people. Who knows? We'll check out. You know, it's basically the Travis Scott massacre.
It's crazy out there. You know, this is exactly why I don't go to concerts, because it's like
we're too old.
Exactly. And you know,
and we don't want to punch a little kid when they're trying to push us because we push back.
Exactly. And we go to concerts to have fun. We don't go to concerts to die.
I went to a concert a few years ago for what's his name? What's Kendrick Lamar's best friend from the same label?
Brass or something like that?
No.
Brass, J. Cole.
The dude that always wears the hats from the Top Dog. Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q. Oh yeah.
I went to a Schoolboy Q show and all these kids were pushing on me, and I started pushing them back where I was like putting kids on the ground, and they're like, "What's your problem?" I was like, "Well, don't push me, man. You must be out of your mind."
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, it gets real crazy. And like, I honestly didn't know people can die from mosh pitting. Like, it's like,
yeah, some people were trampled so bad that they had problems identifying the body to even know who to notify.
It's crazy. It's like basically if somebody pulled the fire alarm and everybody was rushing out, but you were trying to rush in to try to save your
that's a perfect example. Like, it's like if there's a fire and there's one exit and everyone's going for that one door and people start running over people, that's basically what they said the show was like.
It's crazy, you know. It's sad. And, you know,
we got a video.
We got some more footage for y'all to watch. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna stop. You know, Travis Scott, he needs to get punished. You need to pay
the piper.
Don't R. Kelly. We ain't bringing R. Kelly into this. What?
R. Kelly will punish anyone.
I'm not on the screen for that.
All right, yeah. So we can't play any audio from this because it's showing it from the show. And it's, you know, showing people dancing on emergency vehicles here, not letting them get people that are sick and
that's a lot of
breathless.
people.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It just shows how bad it was. Yeah, you see, you got people, they're trying to get people to safety. They got people standing on top of it.
In full swing, but now with extra security. We want to show you what it looked like when the festival opened its doors today.
God damn, sorry about that. Almost blew our ears off. But yeah, that was basically, here's where they're showing the girl tell them that people are dead, and they're filming for Apple Music. And so that's why they really wanted to keep the show going. And they're letting them know that people are dead. Supposedly people even went up to Travis Scott and he brushed them off. And you can actually see, you know, they had a vantage view from the stage where he could see, you know, that he could see the stuff going on. It looks like he's starting to get pulled off a playlist. You know, and that's how most artists make their money. So it looks like his funds are going to definitely take a hit from this one. And also you can go to Spotify and it has a feature where you can put to not play this artist. So if you're playing random music or radio, it won't play this artist at all, and cancels Travis Scott is number one thing trending in the world right now.
It's crazy. We don't even listen to Travis Scott, so I really don't have anything to worry about.
I check out when he does songs with like Drake and stuff, but yeah, we don't really listen to him like that.
So we're good. And, also, yeah, Kanye West over here doing fake services to try to, throw little jabs at Drake and also to fake show support for Travis Scott. But, it's all right. I mean,
yeah, I think Kanye's taking advantage. And it looks like, do you want to go back? All right. Yeah, he's taking advantage. And, it's basically all BS. I feel like this is another way for him to stick it to Drake. Look at that little smug face he got there. Looks like a chipmunk.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. That was maybe harsh.
It's a little harsh, but back to this. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Here's some of the victims that they lost their lives during this tragic event. And, at first, I wasn't really understanding why everybody was upset and tripping. This always happens, but the more and more I got into this is this is horrible. Like, the fact that you didn't try to stop it, you had the power to stop it, you just kept going, and some people even
you want that Apple Plus music. Yeah, and look at my co-host messing up on the controls. Shout out him.
It's the things.
Put it in the comments. Main host back on controls. No,
it's look, crazy.
Look.
It's just acting all crazy.
Go back, sir. We're not on your favorite topic yet.
I'm so excited.
You are excited. You wanted it to be the number one topic.
Just can't hide it.
But yeah, the Astroworld is terrible. 14-year-old lost his life who was a star baseball player. And then we also had supposedly there's a 9-year-old in the coma and a lot more people in the hospital. So prayers up to everyone going through something with this event.
No, prayers to everybody that lost their families, prayers to everybody that lost their loved ones. And I really want to give a shout out to Gavin for not going in. You didn't
even tell me that you're gonna put us back in the middle. I'm over here. I'm like, oh, that's a good, like a dog. Like, that's a good scratch.
He was a dog.
Thank you, sir.
He was a dog.
Jesus. Speaking of dogs, let's get to your favorite subject.
Speaking of sniffing butts.
You've been sniffing this butt for a long time.
What? What are you talking about?
It's not me, the guy that we're showing.
You trying it. You tried it.
I'm sorry. But it says Joe Budden announces that he's bisexual.
And at first I didn't understand what was going on.
And then some people are saying it's trolling, but then my co-host said knows it's true. He knows it.
And it's I thought it was fake. And I woke up this morning and I seen Joe Budden trending, and I was like, this isn't You Got Served coming out. This isn't the summertime. I shouldn't be hearing Pump It Up. What's going on?
Pump it up.
Exactly. And he wasn't trying to pump up any songs. He was trying to pump up something else.
He's trying to pump up the man buns.
And this is what we heard.
I'm bisexual.
Fuck okay. It's okay now. You got okayed? He got okayed?
That's okay.
How do I spread this news?
It's okay.
How do I spread the word?
I think you got to call the CEO.
Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
You gotta make sure it's okay.
I like guys and girls.
What?
Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the first.
He said he's down to go to Pound Town.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy. So it says that he's basically like one of those old-timey people.
What do you mean old-timey people?
Like the Greeks, the Romans. They didn't care if you were young, old, boy, girl. Somewhere in the middle.
But
they were all down. They used to have like 50 people orgies.
But do you believe it though? That's the real question. Do you believe it? I don't believe it.
Do you believe? I mean, I believe. Yeah, I believe it. Even if he's trolling and it's not real, it's real.
I can't wait till my co-host builds up the courage. I mean, not my co-host, the main host builds up the courage to finally speak his truth.
You can't try to. I already said this to you. You can't try to burn me with what I already did to you.
What are you talking about?
This is like you. I forget what show it was when he was like, "Your comeback can't be what I said to you," and he was like, "You're lame," and he's like, "You're lame," and he's like, "See, you can't just repeat everything I say." That's my co-host. We're gonna get him in joke training school. It'll be okay. Maybe he'll be better on season 2. or maybe he'll get replaced.
Listen.
Oh, but if you're listening to this far, we got a shout out to Oogie Boogie for being on our last Halloween special episode. He was supposed to be on this episode, but he passed out like a child that passes past his bedtime. He was asleep, and it was hilarious. So shout out him.
You know what I mean?
He'll be on next week, though. It'll be fun.
He'll be on next week.
Or another week, sometime. Or it might be on the reaction channel. You might see him hopping around. Oogie's just going to boogie. He's going to do what he does.
He's gonna do what he does, just like some of these white people do what he does, and we're moving on.
Is there such thing as reverse racism?
I don't know, but it looks like a Virginia mom is pissed because her daughter asked if she was born evil after learning a history lesson in class.
She removed her daughter from public school because she was basically taught that white people are evil. And then what she should have told her, you got to be a little bit evil to be on top.
That's messed up. And you know what I mean?
It's true, man. You can't be a pansy out here. If you're a pansy out here, your race is going to get conquered. I mean, if we're talking about the olden days with the Mongolians or the Romans or anything, if you were weak, your history got erased and you got wiped off the planet. So it's survival of the fittest.
You know what I
But
mean?
nowadays you can't do that because everyone wants to cry.
Culture. You can't be saying talking like that.
You can. It's like y'all had to change the game because y'all were getting dominated for so many years. It's terrible. You know, it's like when LeBron went to the Heat.
First off, when LeBron went to the Heat, it was amazing. We won championships. Miami's the greatest. Don't ever disrespect Miami. And you know who else you should never disrespect? The queen of R&B right now, my girl Summer Walker.
Summer Walker is probably kicking a lot of dudes' ass right now.
I know she's selling a lot more than these dudes. It looks like Summer Walker is...
No, she's kicking ass in more ways than one. She's kicking ass on the charts, and she's kicking ass literally because she's getting all these girls pumped up and they're beating the hell out of their dudes.
I'm glad I'm single.
Summer Walker told me. Me too. You know, I'm glad I don't have to get beat. I don't have to get beat to Summer Walker. I don't even, I had some homework. I was supposed to listen to it. I didn't listen to a single song.
I asked Gavin every day for the past 3 days. Hey,
I'm sure it's good, but
it's amazing. Guess how many times I heard it?
5.
35 times. I play it every day. It's amazing. It's some nice chill music.
That's what you play to go to sleep.
Of course.
You cry yourself to sleep, listen to Summer Walker.
You got to know what you're up against. You got to know the opponent. And it looks like the opponents are after London on the track. They're all in his Instagram comments talking about what you did to my girl Summer Walker. Look what you did. Why you do it like that?
Why you gotta do her that dirty? But that's what happens when you're famous and you date someone else that's famous. And they're gonna try to do famous things on you.
True that. But speaking that, Summer Walker's a heartbreak. Like most of her songs about heartbreak. Do you think if she's...
London on the Track was like, I get a percentage of your album sales, so I'm just going to hurt the crap out of you, and then you're going to go platinum, quadruple platinum.
You know what I mean?
Does he get money? Does he still get money off of her?
I'm pretty sure he does. I mean, he won that...
Is she still in that 360 deal?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that an article? We forgot. There's so much news that's been lately, and Travis Scott massacring everyone. It's been hard to wrap our heads around other things. So it's crazy, but anything else to say on this?
I mean, shout out to Summer Walker. I give you the applauses. I give you roses. I give you trophies. You deserve the world.
I give you feet
everything.
Rubs.
We don't do feet rubs over here, but
you don't rub no ladies' feet.
You know what I mean? We this ain't a Patreon episode. You gotta pay $5.99.
I'm not talking no random woman. I'm talking if you got a woman. Any time in the past when you had a woman, did you ever rub their feet? For your significant other?
I think I did. I'm a little romantic. I got a little bit of certified lover boy in me.
That's not what.
You like that? Ooh.
Oh yeah, Drake CLB album has not left the top 2 on the Billboard 200 in 9 weeks since release. So he's been in domination station for a while.
You can't stop Drake, the light-skinned wonder. He's still in
light-skinned wonder.
He's still in your girl. He's staying in top 2 all the time.
Top 2, not 2.
You can't outsell him. You can't get more girls than him.
Nope.
What you gonna do? Only thing left to do
uppercut him.
No. Doing my dog.
No, I like Drake. I want to hurt him.
Doing my dog. White Coat Cyrus did, and mimic him.
Nigga talking about that shit like some upside down balls. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Get off my dick, nigga. Before I drop on your pussy. Just because I got a little sauce from the great.
A little sauce from the great.
But y'all niggas get sauce for the wrong niggas.
Tell him.
Y'all need to start looking at the great. Y'all niggas get sauce from the wrong goddamn niggas. I'm getting sauce from the great.
Ooh, put that sauce
And
on
that's
me.
Drake. That's my nigga.
Drake.
That nigga the great, nigga. Hell yeah, I'ma buy a little sauce. Get a little sprinkle.
A little
Put
sprinkle.
a cherry on top of that bitch.
Salt baby.
Y'all niggas acting like niggas don't bite down. Stop it. Stop. Please stop.
Is he done?
He ain't
It's
never-
almost done. It's almost done. It's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
get the sauce from the great. Y'all niggas be. Come on.
All right.
Stop,
So,
please, man. Give it up. Stop.
Stop
Jesus.
playing with White Coat Osiris.
Yeah, let him get off of. Look at him. That's him after giving Drake a fresh blowy. And
He got that sauce.
that's how he got that sauce. He had to work for that sauce.
So
he
you
had
know-
to suck that sauce off of him.
that's nasty. So
Badinga.
Badinga.
He was going badinga on him. Look at him.
You can't say that. So, but first off, before we even get into this, do you even know who White Coat Osiris is?
I know
Is
that
he a
he likes
singer or rapper?
Osiris shoes. I don't know. Is he a skater? I don't
Is he
know.
a skater?
I just see him brown nosing all the rappers. I don't know what is he rap himself?
No, he's a singer.
No, I've seen him. I know he's an artist,
He's
but I don't care for any of his music, and he's kind of a da-da-da, if you know what I mean.
listen here. White Coat Osiris is amazing.
A
Even though
goofy.
he's a kid, but at the same time, I think he's a kid. So I mean, since
I
he's
would
a
fight
kid-
him in celebrity boxing. Tales from the Crib accepts.
We're not. I thought we were trying to make friends. I thought,
I don't want to be his
I
friend.
thought we'd come in peace.
We could be friends to other people, as long as they're not from 63rd.
This is exactly why we ain't gonna get nowhere. You know, I'm trying to make friends in the world. I'm trying to make Tales from the Crib the #1 podcast in Texas.
We
There's
already are the #1 podcast in Texas. Who's beating us?
ain't nobody beating us. We ain't quitting.
The
We
only
ain't
thing we're
stopping.
beating is ourselves.
Exactly. What? I'm not beating myself. What kind of stuff is that?
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to get an Aiden Ross type joke in there.
That's just disturbing. See, See, you sound like you've been in jail.
I've never been in jail because I ain't never been a goofy.
Nah, you been in jail before.
I'm too slick. I'm like Slick Rick. I'm out of there.
You've been in jail before, just like this, like this dude been in jail
I'm
before.
too fast.
Look what's going on.
Baby shark, boop, 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 boop.
Oklahoma inmate suing jail, claiming they
Inhumane punishment by being forced to listen to Baby Shark on loop. Man, I wouldn't go crazy. I would turn up.
nah.
I would have like 30 different dance moves to Baby Shark.
Yeah, that's 30. But what about time number 100? I'm going crazy. I'm gonna punch a hole in the TV.
I would be super in shape because I just keep the dance going.
See, I can't
It's
do
like
it.
that's that one
That's
song.
torture. That's torture.
Yeah, that's
See?
messed up. That's almost as bad as like waterboarding someone.
I bet he snitched.
That's why they punished him. The
Mhm.
cops punished him because he snitched.
No,
Wouldn't they reward him because he snitched?
no, they played the song until he snitched,
Oh.
and he snitched.
That's a good tactic.
'Cause
We're
he-
gonna Baby Shark you for 5 years if we have to. You better give us
my
the truth.
God. I'm punching everybody in the wall. I'm breaking my hand. I gotta get free. And you what?
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead, young sir.
What did I do?
Nothing.
You thought I was gonna say something? You thought I was gonna talk out of pocket?
Yep.
You thought I was gonna say I was gonna snitch or something, huh? You thought I was gonna mess up? I ain't gonna mess up.
Yes to all of the above.
No, Gavin, this is episode number 26. I'm a professional now. Like you said, Tales from the Crib, #1 podcast in Texas. So don't
Number one
forget it.
podcast
Number
in your
one.
mother's playlist. Not your mother's, but their mothers. I'm saying the viewers' mothers.
I thought we wasn't gonna say
I
it.
didn't. I said the viewer. I make sure I specified.
Oh,
I
really?
said the viewers' mothers. I said we're the #1 playlist in our viewers' mother's playlist.
You know, I'm
not
getting,
in my I mean, we probably are on your mother's playlist because she likes to watch her son.
You know what?
See, I said something nice.
I'm getting Kanye West vibes talking to you. You know, I'm getting the real Kanye vibes talking to you. You know, you talking real reckless, just like Kanye West.
I was
talking
nice.
No, you wasn't.
I was
You told
nice.
me no mother jokes.
I didn't do no mother jokes. I told you I didn't. But
Chelsea.
anyway, Kanye says the worst thing he's ever done was sign Big Sean.
I know his pain. The worst thing I ever did was sign his da-da-da.
How could you get signed to the main host show? This is my show. I had to look for a co-host. And when I was looking, you won by default. No, I'm just kidding.
You know,
JK.
The
Don't
lies.
cry about it.
I'm gonna cry my way home to the bank, just like Soulja Boy was crying all the way to the bank when he got denied by Ye.
Did you watch this interview? Oh, what was it? What's it?
You
Oh, go ahead.
text me that and say that verse wasn't good. Don't get on no public. Don't get on.
Soulja Boy is cursing so hard the system can't even play it.
No public platform and say different from what the you told me.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, you can leave it. They know. There's Soulja. What did you basically get from that interview? The Kanye interview. What's the show that he was on? That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, he was on Drink Champs.
Drink Champs. Do you watch Drink Champs?
Of course. I watched the whole episode. It was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. You know, Kanye West was just over there talking about how...
Is this a newer podcast?
No, Drink Champs has been on for like with Nori. And he talks to all the old rappers about like...
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't watch it. But when did he start getting good people?
He's had everybody. He has all the rappers. Anybody you name.
Did he have Chief Keef?
Oh, I know he was gonna say that shit.
No, he didn't. Then he's not real. He's not relevant.
Listen.
Did he have Mimo?
No, Mimo. What's Mimo going to talk about?
What about Mimo 600? Did he have him on the show?
No, he doesn't have Mimo.
He didn't have Mr. Steve drive himself? God. I thought you said he was bringing big people on the show, not little ducklings.
Listen, yeah, we're not going to even worry about Gavin right now. So, like I was saying, Kanye West went on Drink Champs with Noriega. You know, he spilled the tea. You know, he dropped a couple beans. One of the things he said was, Soulja Boy gave him a verse to be on his Donda album. It was ass. From what you hear, Soulja Boy ain't like that. Big Sean, worst mistake business move he ever made in his life. You know, just because he's a bitch ass nigga. And you know what? I support
You can't say that.
Hey,
not,
it is what it is.
Oh my God, we're supposed to bleep you out.
It don't matter. Listen here, Kanye West was dropping facts just like Kim Kardashian dropped his ass for Pete Davidson, which is
Dirty D Davidson,
which is disgusting and dirty.
I don't know. You said that if you were Joe Budden, if you would go buy for anybody, you said you'd go buy for Pete Davidson. You said you want to see what the wild side is. Well, how is he able to get Ariana Grande, Kim K, and all these other starlets?
Which is really crazy. You know, I kind of want. Now that you said that, I kind of wonder, like, how did he pull that off?
I don't know. He's been like crying about like
depression and all this stuff.
Like I feel like, okay, like he lost his parent in 9/11.
That's sad.
And that's sad. That sucks. Never wish that on anybody. But like, he used to like use that as like a weird joke, like da 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 da. And then my father passed away, and it's like, are you trying to get sympathy or are you trying to be a comedian? Make your decision. And then he also contributed to R.I.P. Mac Miller because he was trolling him with Ariana Grande, and Mac couldn't take it. So he's a dirtbag.
Dirtbag, just like Kim Kardashian's a dirtbag.
Wait. What did that one person say? They said that Kim Kardashian only dates. Do you remember the meme?
I don't know. I remember one meme was talking about how you go from Ray J, Reggie Bush, to Pete Davidson. This doesn't make any sense.
I can't remember Reggie Bush. It was like, it was Ray J, somebody. I think they said more names, but they're like, you go from all these high level people to Pete Davidson, and they're like, it's just because Pete Davidson's white.
I mean, she's probably trying to clean up her image. You know, she's probably like, I think this is like engagement number 3. If she gets engaged and married, it's like wedding number 3.
4 or 5.
You know what I mean? She got to get it because right now you looking like a loser. You got that big L. That put it on your forehead. It's you. You earn that.
You got to put it on their forehead.
Exactly. You know what else you got to put on their forehead? Who knows? Who else
Hold
gotta-
on, hold on. But Kanye said that he still wanted to be with her.
Kanye said
He
on
said
it.
he wants to, that they're actually still married right now, and that he wanted to stay with her for his kids, but it ain't look like she's staying. And people say that when Kanye's at the table, everyone's on pins and needles, and when Pete's at the table, everyone's laughing. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, you know, we don't lose. He don't lose his girl to this guy. But you know, if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? It's
Pete Dirty D
it's the
Davidson
game.
took your girl.
Just like the feds took Pooh Shiesty money,
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Pooh Shiesty.
Mr. Chain Dangle himself.
It looks like here Pooh Shiesty's team shares ways for fans to put money on his books. You know, at first I was
Having
like,
all his money, he was flexing in his videos.
it was his friends. You know, they be flexing. It's sad. And this is what happens when you out here
He spent
living
it
that.
all on chains.
Mr. Chain Dangle himself. When you're out here spending so much money, you know, you're not saving, you're moving fast, you're living that fast life. This is what happens. You get jammed up. When you get jammed up, you better
end
have
up
your
like
bread
that.
up.
What?
You better have your bread up.
Did
For real.
did you catch what I said?
Well, nah, what you say?
Nah, it's cool.
Exactly. You better not say nothing reckless because you end up on the floor. But
Not me.
yeah, what you
Not
talking
me,
about?
young Padawan.
I don't think you want these
I'm the
problems.
Qui-Gon in this role.
Qui-Gon? What's a Qui-Gon?
You're the Obi-Wan.
Who? You talking Star Wars stuff, see?
But speaking of social media and keeping yourself out of prison and jail,
Exactly. You know, it looks like Mozzie's warning people to watch what they post on social media. And I mean this, like, a lot of y'all goofies, like, y'all tweaking. Like, y'all really tweaking. Like, for real. Like, I swear, if any of my friends that I know was out here posting, like, they doing all these criminal activities on Facebook.
Social medias.
They over here flashing guns, flashing all these drugs.
they're basically self-snitching.
Exactly. Like people ain't watching you. Like, you posting all this stuff, you getting all these followers. People are literally watching you. Don't think just because they ain't click on your thing, they ain't like on your stuff, they ain't comment on your stuff, they not watching. They watching. A lot of people getting arrested for this stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy how people watch. Maybe I'm being watched right now.
And if you're watching, you better hit that notification bell.
Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment.
But ding.
I don't know. What should they comment? Oh, comment. This is going to be my last episode with long hair. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm cutting all my hair off. So I'm bringing sexy back.
This guy's getting the job. A job. For you people that don't know what job means.
I already got a job. I feed the streets.
Oh, you feed the streets, but guess who finna be feeding these cell inmates? Your dog, Tory Lanez. Looks like Tory Lanez is finna be in preliminary hearings because he couldn't find a plea deal for his Megan Thee Stallion case. Are you surprised? Are you shocked?
No, I'm not shocked. Tory Lanez,
He's innocent. Case closed. He's innocent.
he's guilty. Throw away the key.
I'm about to throw you out this house.
Tory Lanez is a goofy.
Nah, stop playing. Nah, Tory
Drinking the hottie sauce over here.
You don't even eat Popeyes. You over here lying.
I eat it for Megan.
He's over here capping. Every time I try to go to Popeyes, he be like, "Why are we eating here?
Nobody wants the $2 Tuesday,
I
bro.
want Cane's. I want the cane sauce. Give me
Cane's
the
is
cane
delicious.
sauce." Horrible.
Cane's it up or chicken fillet.
But so more back on this topic. It looks like Tory Lanez really couldn't find a deal. And I honestly knew this already because I've been following this for a while. And Tory said, I'm not signing anything because I ain't do nothing. So whatever you give me, I'm not signing because I didn't do it. So, and I believe him.
He did it. Lock him up, throw away the key.
You better not throw away no key. Tory Lanez makes amazing music. I'm ready for him to steal somebody else's music. I'm ready for him to remix.
Tory Lanez needs to remix his hairline because it's jacked up. He's looking like Kanye West haircut out here.
That's messed up.
And he's 3 feet tall, so what the hell? I feel like I could punt him like a football. Most of these rappers so little, it's hilarious. It's like fighting a middle schooler.
I don't think you got a chance, Gavin.
I would just throw them. I wouldn't even have to fight them. I would literally just use my size and just run them over, and then when they're on the ground, just stomp them out.
I would literally pay to watch you fight any rapper, and I guarantee you.
I challenge you, Tory Lanez, for $100K.
And guess what, Gavin? Once I see you getting the slightest advantage, I'm gonna hit you in the back of the head.
No, you're gonna be watched. That's gonna be part of the contract. That you can't be free to sneak attack me from behind to get Tory Lanez a BSW.
So you mean I can't sneak attack you just like the police sneak attacked Kobe Bryant's wife?
Judge rules that Vanessa Bryant does not have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation in lawsuit against LA County. So basically they were saying that she said that she had like emotional distress basically, and they're like, prove it. We want you to prove that you're not crazy. We want you to prove that you've been distressed. And the judge said she don't have to do that because that's ridiculous. And then also the approved $2.5 million settlement with 2 families over the graphic photos shared. So if you don't know, a lot of the first responders actually took pictures of the deceased families and Kobe and shared the photos to random people. And so it looks like a couple of those families are getting paid. I hope they all get paid because that's disgraceful.
It is. And I mean, why would you ask a wife to prove that you're distraught, that you hurt by this? This is your husband. He was making all the money. Nigga, he making $5 million. Nigga, I'm crying. I'm distraught. Give me some money. I need some money. You need some money, Gavin?
Nope.
I'll take Gavin's money because clearly he's too good. And me, I'm not too good. I need everything.
You need to invest in cryptocurrency.
What?
You need to become a crypto-natic. I made $100K on a good gamble, and now I'm balling like I'm Kobe.
You don't even have a bank account.
Yep. I got 5 bank accounts, and they all overseas.
Gavin's a scammer.
Yep.
So like I said in episode 22, we looking for another ghost.
I'm a main host, and I said, you can't replace me. You're the one that gets replaced. You might get moved from co-host to voice from the side real quick, to voice from under the table, to voice out the door.
I ain't finna get out the door. You ain't finna cancel me. I ain't Janet Jackson. I don't know who you think this is.
Action Jackson Janet.
Looks like new documentary to explore Janet and Justin Timberlake's Super Bowl halftime wardrobe malfunction. I thought this was over with. I really didn't really think about this wardrobe malfunction in a very long time.
It's been forever since, but I remember this went viral before being viral was a thing. It was crazy.
Who would play Crimea River at the Super Bowl?
Crimea River. That was like you when you lost in 2K.
That was like me when I lost my first girlfriend. It was tragic. I cried.
Because your younger brother took her from you.
Nah, my cousin. I remember I was like, whatever. You seen all this stuff I'm doing?
All he had to do was promise her a trip to Golden Corral.
I was in the 7th grade. Well, I'm supposed to take you to Golden Corral. On my bike? You supposed to go on my pegs?
Yep.
See, that's tragic. See, but like I was saying, man, this is retarded. Like I don't care. I don't. We
had a ban on the R word, sir. You got to say da or not smart or mentally challenged.
Mentally challenged.
That's the way the French people say it. Challenge.
Listen, I don't care.
Omelette du fromage.
What? This doesn't make any sense.
I basically say, you smell like toast.
I don't smell like toast. I smell like Christmas.
You're getting cooked in this podcast.
I'm never getting cooked. I smell like Christmas. I smell like candy canes. I smell like heaven. I smell like the Queen Mariah Carey. Looks like Mariah Carey's
cherry blossom. That's how you earned your name.
I'm saying, why you always hating, man? You just mad.
But anyways, it says the Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey, is heading back to Apple Plus for a new holiday special. Mariah's Christmas, the magic continues. Are you gonna be watching this magic
this Christmas? I'm waiting for you, like they say in all the Macy's commercials. I love Christmas
see that
time.
Commercial
because you don't watch TV. You don't watch TV. You don't got no childhood. You know, you're disgraced. You wasn't hugged enough as a kid. But
I watched Toonami, where it got real. I didn't watch no. What did you say was your favorite show on Disney Channel? Wizards of Waverly Place until you were a senior in high school.
it was to the end of 10th grade.
Or it was OE 101, whatever you were watching.
Both those shows were amazing.
That's ridiculous.
We're not gonna ban those.
I was too old for those shows, and you were still watching them, and you're like 7 years older than me, so that's crazy.
You're lying. See, this is.
I'm just kidding.
This is why I don't like you. We need new friends. What's the support?
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I'll let you get a breather for a minute.
You was gonna say a mother's joke?
No, not a mother joke. I had another joke in the chamber, waiting to cock it back and let it go.
Oh,
but
really?
I'm gonna spare you.
So you feeling like Mariah Carey out here? Because it looks like people ain't showing Mariah Carey no love during this Christmas time. It shows Mariah Carey is getting banned until December 1st. You are not allowed to play any Mariah Carey music until December 1st.
I think Thanksgiving at least is acceptable. Like, because Thanksgiving, Christmas is kind of the same type of feel. It's that same end of year, holiday, party, be with the family, all the same stuff. But the Texas bar bans it till December 1st, and they said after December 1st, the song will only allow to be played once a night. I mean, after that, you got to allow 3, 4, 5 times. I think 5 times the limit. 5 times. Once an hour.
Exactly. Once an hour is fine with me. You know what I mean? I remember one day I went through my mom's Christmas disc set, and I found the Mariah Carey Christmas album, and I played it. It was amazing.
They say every Christmas she makes $1 million off that song.
I believe it.
Because it goes crazy and gets right back on Billboard.
I believe it.
But speaking of music going crazy,
and speaking of billboards, it looks like it's Music Mondays, and we already starting off. You already know it with the Tales from the Crib.
Spin that jam. So what did he say?
It's cut the beat.
Cut the beat, DJ D-Rec. I don't remember.
You're retarded.
But we're cutting the beat right now, and it's another shocking compilation from Tales from the Crib. Our TFTC music mix is killing it, and it looks like it has 407 views. So keep the views going on our playlist. Add it to your playlist. Look, we got 54 videos, so you just put that mug on shuffle, and you're gonna have some good tunes.
And and we're updating this every Friday. We at least like
I update
10,
it like every day,
exactly
every other day.
So we're
anytime
always
there's
on
a new song,
and it's all bangers,
and
no skips.
And I might throw a classic song in there every once in a while to piss off my co-host, but it will be on there for like a day, and then I'll remove it because it's just to mess with him.
It's so bad. Because I told this man, we're only doing videos
from the past 2 months.
To past 2 months.
But every once in a while, you got to throw in a video from like 12 years ago.
I went on there. I was at work. I went on. I was going through the playlist just jamming. And next thing you know, Waka Flocka played Hard in the Paint. And I was like, this wasn't made yet.
It wasn't Hard in the Paint. It was still standing in the intro number 2.
It was still standing. I'm like, this wasn't. I was like, I don't think this was made two months ago. This kind of sounds familiar. And I looked. It was like 11 years ago. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hot fire. I'll put a gem in there, a classic gem. I'll leave it on there for a day or two, and then I'll take it off.
This man don't follow no rules. I said all kind of rules and boundaries.
That's what happens when you're the main host, the star host, the man with the plan. You make the rules.
You don't make no rules. You don't got no plans.
I make all the plans.
You have no plans. The only plans that we got going on right now since this week is over with is the new music that's coming out again. Looks like my dog, Rick Ross, is announcing his album.
Oh, that's
Richer
Rick Ross?
Than I've Ever Been.
I thought that was Saucy Santana. I couldn't even tell.
I'm gonna slap him.
Saucy Santana and Rick Ross collab to bring you
the disrespect.
Richer Than I Ever Been.
Whatever.
But Travis Scott is already canceled, so we can't mention his new song he's putting out because it's trash, and I hope it does zero listens. Post Malone and The Weeknd got a new song. Bobby Shmurda, Summer Walker's killing it. And Only Choppa and Polo G. Oh, they got a new music video. Go check that out.
Fire.
Key Glock
Fire.
doesn't miss.
Fire.
Everything he puts out, music is fire. Every mixtape, every music video, all good. French Montana is like your 40-year-old uncle that's still trying to rap. Trash. City Girls, trash. And I ain't even mention the rest of the people because they all trash. But check your local listings for the music that you like to listen to as well.
You know what I mean? And once again, every Friday, we giving y'all all the music that's coming out, so you guys can stay up to date. See what's popping. I don't want you over here listening to Mariah Carey like my co-host over here.
Hey, I listen to Mariah because that's what the girls like.
Oh, really?
Because I'm all they want for Christmas.
Nobody wants you for Christmas, Gavin.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. They
Lies.
sing it to me. But we got some sports nudes. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. See, mother F that soundboard. We on par.
We don't need all that. It's sports time. It's our favorite time of the day, our favorite pastime. And we're going to start off light like this. I ain't even going to tell you the order we're going in because it's so, yeah. But so like I was saying.
This episode's, we're already at 50 minutes. So we told you it's going to be a long episode. A lot of shiznit going on.
Exactly. We're going to start
Let's
off
get to it.
Start off like this. It looks like Drake wants to bring the WNBA to Toronto. How you feel about that, Gavin?
I feel like it's basically sex trafficking.
What?
I feel like Drake is trying to bring a WNBA team to Toronto so that way he could funnel these young girls fresh out of college to his city so he could take them all on dates.
I think Drake just trying to.
Yep. You know what Drake's trying to do.
He's trying to build more ways to
He's
just
trying
Kanye
to
West.
pop, lock, and drop it, if you know what I'm saying.
And he ain't dropping no songs.
He's dropping the
D word.
the D. You could just say the D.
Nah, the D word. But speaking besides D words, we got the C words. You know what C words stand for? It don't mean
Clooney.
crip. No, champions. Shout out to the Braves for winning the MLB championship.
Man, Houston stay losing. Travis Scott killed all those people. The dumps people of Houston killed all those people. They lost the World Series. I mean, we might as well condemn the city. They ain't doing too hot. And I forgot to mention we were talking about Travis Scott. It doesn't surprise me that this happened in Houston. Because people in Houston are ignorant, they're a-holes, and they're a bunch of little jerk-offs. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Customer service dies in Houston, Texas. There's no such thing as customer service. I almost got in a fist fight at McDonald's, at a Pizza Hut, and in other Texas cities, you don't have this problem. In Austin, people love you. They give you hugs. In Houston, people give you crazy looks and try to spit in your food. So this is typical Houston behavior.
That's why I don't really go to Houston like that. I'm glad I stay in my little bubble. 'Cause I can't take that disrespect.
No, because it's like today's gonna be the day I'm gonna have to shoot someone, and it's like every day it's like that in Houston.
That's what you gotta learn how to fight, Gavin. You gotta be like my dog Canelo. Looks like Canelo.
Why fight when you can pistol whip?
I mean, it is Texas. You know what I mean?
Texas, you're actually allowed to carry. So
you know what I mean? We actually allowed to carry. Just in case you run into a Canelo,
Mr. Alvarez.
Because we ain't knocking it up with him. Look at all them bills and titles he got. That's crazy.
He just beat that little Petey or whatever his name is, Patricia. He just beat him down and he was undefeated. So I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment. I've heard that there's a big debate between Floyd Mayweather fans and his fans, and they were saying that if he fought Floyd in his prime right now versus Canelo right now, which they're saying is technically in his prime, that Canelo would dominate. But people are saying that Floyd was like 40 and beat him when he was like 20-something. So there's no excuse.
So you're saying that Canelo would beat the crap out of Floyd?
I mean, I
think
Floyd fights.
If they fight right now, who will Canelo beat the crap out of him?
Canelo would beat the crap out of him.
Would he beat the crap out of him just like Ruggs is going to beat the crap out of this case?
No, he's getting 45 years.
You sure about that?
He might get 30.
I've shown you plenty of footage. Dante Starworth got
J.R.
30
Smith,
mils.
a bunch of other people, but sorry, J.R., I love you. But even though you made a mistake. It looks like that but all the other cases that I saw is like they didn't kill somebody else. They killed their friend or someone that was in their vehicle with them, but they didn't kill someone else. But this case, he didn't kill him, of course, himself. He hit another person and killed them. So I don't know if that makes things different. Sometimes times changes these rules where things are less severe then or more severe now. But they're saying he's facing 45 years and I don't know. I think even if they go light on him, they might give him a 20 or a 15.
True.
But I mean, that's a lot better than 45.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. All lives matter until you get ran over by a celebrity. Then your life don't matter. That's what it looks like out here.
It sucks, man. It's that's why they say if you're rich, why stunt? Why try to risk it? Just get an Uber, because one quick decision like this could ruin your whole life for the rest of your life. And that's how it goes. I mean, I know shit happens, so but sometimes you can't come back from mistakes, and this is one of those ones where you can't come back from.
It's real sad. And our condolences go out to the family that lost their lives out there. It's heartbreaking. Nobody wants to lose a loved one or an animal. Because I remember she had a pet, right?
She had a dog. The dog was also,
and that's the only reason why we're reviewing this is because Gavin's like, well, nobody cares about this. And then 5 hours passed, and it was like she had a pet. He was like, we care about this.
We don't support dog murderers. We basically John Wick people if they mess with dogs.
Exactly. Just like we should John Wick the people that tried my dog ODB on his birthday. Looks like Odell Beckham Jr. was released on his birthday, which is messed up because y'all knew from day one y'all wasn't going to keep him on the team. Y'all just
It's messed up. Did you see that picture where he was giving Tom Brady his custom OBJ cleat and Baker Mayfield was like, I never got a pair. That shit was
go.
hilarious.
Why would you be mad?
I think Odell's going to go to contender and that he'll do really well. I think
he should go to the Eagles.
No, he doesn't want to go to a losing team or a loser team.
The Eagles are the best team in the world. He better not go to the
He better go to Steelers. Steeler Nation, baby.
Nobody wants to go to Pittsburgh.
Everybody wants to go to Pittsburgh. They want to play with Big Ben.
Listen here. Pause. You gotta say anytime you say big.
They want to play with the biggest man. No pause.
Did y'all even win y'all game yesterday?
We won a game today. We won Monday Night Football. The Monday Night Football Championship.
Whatever, I guess.
But let's take a look at the Sunday scores.
It looks like Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Buffalo
9-6. That's a crazy score.
That
sounds like no offense.
That sounds like a snore fest. I wouldn't even watch that game.
No. Yeah, we got the Cleveland Brown versus the Bengals.
Putting a spanking on the Bengals. We got, surprisingly, the Patriots beating the Carolina Panthers, but this is what I get for dropping my dog Cam Newton.
Oh wait, is that another loss for Houston? Did Man, they just suck at everything, don't they? So it looks like Houston lost to the Dolphins, which is one of the worst teams in the league. How are you losing to a Florida team? What the hell?
What? First off, time out. Pause. The Dolphins are amazing.
Oh, okay. We'll go with that. You sound like a Cowboys fan, but it looks like we got the Falcons beating the Saints. The Saints ain't done good since they cheated to that one Super Bowl, and they should have taken back that championship because they ended Brett Favre's career on an illegal hit. And so screw the Saints for the rest of their lives. And we got the New York Giants beating the Raiders. I used to go for the Giants because Eli Manning was awesome, and he beat the hell out of Tom Brady twice. So shout out Eli.
Yeah. We got, unfortunately, we not talk about that. We got the Ravens.
Oh, the Eagles lost. So it looks like the Eagles lost by 3. So I told you the Eagles were trash.
We weren't talking about that. I skipped it for a reason.
Trash. And I can't believe that the Ravens came back. Lamar Jackson.
Shout out to Pompano.
I hope you stub your big toe, Lamar Jackson. And Steve, you need to stop celebrating so much or you can catch these hands. We got the Cardinals versus the San Francisco. Cardinals are staying with a good record. And I saw Shannon Sharp singing "Everybody Hurts" to the Cowboys while wearing his Broncos helmet.
Shout out
Shannon Sharp. How about the Cowgirls? They suck. They were the self-branded America's team. They don't even deserve that nickname, and they suck at everything. But shout out to Dallas Mavericks.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Dallas.
That's so weird to me. I hate the football team, but I love the basketball team. So whatever.
Whatever to them. Whatever to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You didn't even go over the last 2 games.
Because they don't even matter.
The they ain't making the playoffs. Oh, the Steelers won. Look at that. Monday Night Football. And they got another W.
And this is why we're late.
They look like they're going to definitely get the wild card spot, and they might upset somebody.
It was horrible. I was like, we should drop the episode on Sunday. And I was like, hell no, we not. The Pittsburgh Steelers playing on Monday, so we drop it on Monday. If they win, we drop an episode. If they lose, we ain't dropping shit.
Steel curtain, baby. You know how we rock.
That's messed up. Almost as messed up as it is in Phoenix. Looks like Suns owner
Robert Sarver, accused of repeatedly saying the N-word over the past 17 years, admits he said it once. But he's really it's weird because I've heard from interviews that he treats people well, but he often says like the N-word in like giving examples. But they're like, you know, when you give an example, you can just say the N-word. You don't actually have to say
Nigga,
it.
please.
He's like, I don't like when people say N-word, please, but he actually says the N-word. And they're like,
You can't say it
no,
like that.
you can't even use it in an example, sir. This is not how things work. But, you know, old people, they struggle. That's like they can't teach an old dog new tricks. Teaching older humans new tricks is even harder. Try to teach them how to work Instagram or an iPhone. It's,
You know,
trouble.
It's trouble. And like he said, when they try to come to him with racist allegations, he was like, how am I racist? Steve Nash tried to apply for the job. I told him no because he's white. And I was like, what?
Is a white man saying he doesn't like white people racist? Is that how that works? There's so many things going on now.
It's so much.
Who knows what's going on?
It's just like, who knows?
I thought we could support this, but I guess you can't even try to help out anymore.
Can't support him.
Well, but I mean, he did mess up. He dropped too many N-words, and that's not right.
You know, maybe Ben Simmons should drop a couple of N-words. The Philadelphia Sixers might drop him.
Benjamin Simmons have been dropping plenty of N-words towards the Philadelphia 76er organization. Basically, he finally met with team doctors because he was saying he was not mentally ready to play, so they withheld $360,000 because he wasn't meeting with the team doctors. He finally met with them so he can get his moolah. And supposedly he might get traded to Boston for Jaylen Brown and other pieces. So more to come with the Ben Simmons saga. It's still going strong, like for 2 months. We're still covering it, so we'll keep you up to date.
It's sad, you know, man. Free my dog Ben Simmons, man. Free my dog Ben Simmons. Free Pooh Shiesty. Free Rollo.
Free Moo Up.
Free LeBron James hairline.
He already freed it. He took off the headband.
Speaking of taking off, it looks like some new allegations are taking off in more NBA news. Shows that Scott
Pippen
is still hating on LeBron. He's like, you always want the spotlight. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of Kobe. You're jealous of LeBron. That's why he dropped the tape off.
No, Scottie Pippen is dropping a new book. And basically he says that Jordan released his Last Dance documentary to show younger fans that he is better than LeBron. I think it was actually he won the championship in Cleveland. And he's like, we can go ahead and greenlight the documentary because these young suckers need to learn that I'm the GOAT, not LeBron Jameson.
It's embarrassing. You know, I mean, just let it go. I mean, you was balling like in the 90s. It's 2021.
He's still the GOAT. These young kids need to know LeBron ain't the one. He don't got that killer instinct. He don't got the mama mentality. And he ain't got the dog that MJ had in him where he used to just make people submit.
That's just retarded. Just, man, sit back and just count your money, man. Stop. Just count your blessings.
Scottie
already
gets
won.
mad because he made a bunch of dumb decisions when he was a player, so he got underpaid. That's definitely a fact. He should have been paid more, but be mad at your agent. Be mad at yourself for agreeing to crappy deals. I don't know why you're mad at Michael. I mean, you could have asked him for advice. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. You know what I mean? You can always hate that man, or you can always hate this man. Luka Doncic out here winning again.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is taking over the game like Larry Bird, and he's crapping all over his defenders. He just hit a step-back three over the crappy Boston Celtics, and Jason Scrotum could not hold him back. Jason Scrotum scored like 5 points, and Luka hit the dagger on Josh Richardson, who used to be on Dallas, but they shipped him off because he sucked all last season. He was terrible, and Luka hit the dagger in his face and said, "That's why we got rid of you, because you can't guard. You're trash." So shout out to Luka.
Your dislike for Houston and Boston is amazing, Gavin. I just want to tell you that.
Some of the worst cities in the world. Boston's completely racist, so no one should like that city. You should hate that city as well.
True that. I don't like Boston Market. But you know what I do like? This NBA power ranking. Look who's number one.
The Heatles.
Exactly. Where the Heat from?
Miami.
Exactly. Where am I from?
Dade County.
Exactly. Holla at us.
You should have been like Cole Anthony. Facts. On that interview that I showed you.
Oh, yeah.
You missed your blessing right there.
Whatever, man.
We
I'm
got the
always
Heat
blessed.
starting off strong. 7. They got 2 losses, but they're still ranked number 1.
Don't hate.
Warriors got another win tonight. So they'll be 9-1. The Nets are ranked number 3, and then Philly and the Jazz. I'm actually surprised that Philly's been doing as well as they have without Ben Simmons. But I think Maxey has been stepping in and doing a great job. Do you want to give score updates for these games? Because they're pretty much they're all over.
I mean, you can look it up.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Try to pull it up.
So we got Dallas beat New Orleans 108-92. Dallas is now 7-3, and I think they're tied for number 2 in the West. The Lakers barely beat the Hornets,
Stop
improving to 6-5. And it looks like that we had, shout out my boy Carmelo Anthony. I was wearing your shirt today. You had 29 points. We still believe in you. And I named my dog after you because you're amazing. And we had the Knicks beat Philly 103-96. That could have went either way. Brooklyn got their butt spanked by the Bulls 118-95. The Bulls have been a shock in the East at a record of 7-3. And I'm checking to see who was DeRozan had 28. Levine had 24. Some dude off the bench had 15. And Lonzo was there. Get better stats, Lonzo.
Lonzo was there.
The Grizzlies beat the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves started off strong, but now are at 3-6 because Karl Anthony Towns, the big cat, is terrible and will never lead a team to the playoffs. The Heat lost to the Denver Nuggets, so it looks like they might be dropping down on the power rankings chart. The Warriors will definitely look like they'll overtake them. They got their butt beat 113-96, and Jokic took out one of the Morris twins and said, "Down to the ground, noob."
Jokic almost got beat up. Stop lying.
No, he looked like he slapped Adebayo, and he told Jimmy Butler, "I want all the smoke." So it's crazy how things go. The Warriors are now 9-1 after beating Trae Young in Atlanta 127-113. The Phoenix Suns beat the Sacramento Queens 109-104, and Phoenix is getting back on track with a 6-3 record. And we got tomorrow the Bucks play 76ers on TNT, and Blazers play Clippers. So a couple mediocre games to check out if you're an NBA fan.
You know what I mean? And it looks like here
it's done the show. This is one of our longest episodes that we've done in a while because we had a bunch of stuff to go over.
You know, exactly. And I want to end it like this. First off, I need you to subscribe to our Twitter page. I'm Felix Supreme 305. This is
Papa O'Block, also Chico Grande.
And if you like this episode and you want to hear more from us, remember to hit that like, comment, that subscribe button, hit that notification bell.
Try it. Give it a try.
You must say bading.
Oh, badinga. Bazinga.
It's horrible. Need a new co-host coming soon.
Nah. You did okay on the controls. I'll give you your props. You kind of struggled during the middle.
That wasn't me.
But it was you. But you did better at the end, so I'll give you props for that.
Whatever.
Scan our QR code. Follow us on Instagram, Tales from the Crypt 2.0. Subscribe, or we'll find you if we're watching our videos and not subscribed.
And exactly. And remember what they always say. You go to concerts to have fun. You don't got to go to concerts to get Travis Scotted. So with that being said, please be safe. Please be calm. Please stop listening to Travis Scott. Cancel him. Cancel the Kardashians. Tales from the Crib.
And tune in next week, hoes.
Exactly. And Boogie Boogie, stop going to sleep.
Night, night.